Look, before I get into this video, I need to take some time to apologize. I want to say that I'm sorry to you guys. I'm sorry that you have to see me slam dunk here 13 weeks in a row, back-to-back profitability, while calling every single trade that I've taken live with my clients, while currently being up at the moment about $9,000 in open trades, having already slam dunked about $2,000 in closed profit today, with all of these trades called out live to people here in my close friends group, the Mission FX close friends group. We have a limit of 50 people right now since it's an exclusive chat group, but I'll probably be increasing the membership size to about 100 members, so we'll get 100 members in here. I'm going to post a link below if you'd like to join this to follow my specific trades. But if you have half a brain and you have a little bit of experience trading, I literally shared all of these screenshots yesterday here in my Mission FX Trading free Telegram channel with 21,627 members currently. All of these trades you could have taken as well, but the specifics are on my close friends group, all of these trades that I'm about to cover with you right now. I just want to formally apologize that you may have not had 13 back-to-back profitable weeks in a row, and you may have not been one of my clients who had 13 back-to-back profitable weeks in a row in my close friends group, but you shouldn't do that anymore. You should join the close friends group. There's going to be a link at the top in the description below if you'd like to do that. You can slam dunk with us every day. We can slam dunk on each other, and I've also added not one-on-one, but group Q&A sessions that we're doing every single morning, almost every single morning, live trading sessions. We're chatting in the group, we're on Zoom, we're hanging out, we're taking all these trades live. All these were trades were called yesterday. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm in a USDJPY long, which I'm going to be closing right here since we made a higher high. So actually, let me just slam dunk right now one more time, and let me just get out of this USDJPY long position, and then I'll call it out and I'll show you guys kind of how this works, this close friends group. I mean, I'm telling you, we're all like trading literally just like right here, right there. So I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to drop it here in my close friends Telegram group. And then, we'll just bag this USDJPY trade. It was just a buy during the uptrend. So here we go. A $7,000 after commissions, 7,200 today in profits. So I'm going to put closed USDJPY here. Boom, another slam dunk in a row. Here's like 4 or 5 trades we won in a row this week. So let's go over the really complicated reason why I took USDJPY. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put my face here on the screen. I know that it blinds some of you people because my bald head of greatness and glory is so bright that it just blinds you while you're trying to watch these videos, and please forgive me for the distractions. I really am not trying to distract you. I'm trying to keep you on track here. I'm trying to take the high road and be the better person here and be the one that's serious and bringing you back down to earth. I don't want to be making stupid jokes this whole video. I want you to be able to actually get something from this video. So you need to pay attention. Do not look at my head. Just look at me in the eyes if you're going to look at me at all. So here in USDJPY, this was a very simple trade. Our trade was based off of this horizontal support resistance level right here. And what we did is, this is really complicated, so you need to pay close attention. We waited for price to break above this level. Then we waited for it to come back and retest. And then, you follow me? Are you still with me? So it's this resistance level. We waited for it to break above. We waited for it to come back to retest. And then we bought. Yes, I'm still here. Are you still here? We waited for it to break above the resistance level, and then it came back to the resistance level to test it as support, and we entered a buy. That's it. That's the complicated system. Break and retest. And the other trades are support and resistance bounces. That is literally all I've traded for years and years and years. Every variation of my system over the past few years has still been based around support and resistance. It's just the most dumbly easy thing to do. And I don't want to throw out easy, because I know some of you may get mad and say, Nick, trading is not easy. How dare you would say such a thing? But you know what? Once you get experience, it becomes just like a sixth sense for you. It becomes something that is so freaking straightforward for you to do every single day. Day in and day out, 5 days a week, because the FX market is closed on the weekends. But it becomes something that's so simple. You look at a chart, it's a break and retest. It takes you 6.9 seconds to analyze it. You enter a buy, and you wake up the next morning with price pushing up to a higher high, closing your trade in profit, slam dunking on all the haters that told you that break and retest and support and resistance doesn't work. You're over here bagging $1,000, $3,000, almost $5,000 just on that trade alone. It is the most simple, ridiculous thing in the world. And I started this account at like 50K 2 weeks ago, and now it's at I'm around 75K right now. So I'm like halfway to my profit target, which is $100,000. And then I usually internal transfer the profits once I've doubled the account. I start again with 50K, and I do this over and over and over. And it's been back-to-back profitable for 13 weeks in a row. It's absolutely ridiculous. So that's USDJPY. It was a break-in retest. There is also a little bit of confluence that we had this uptrend here, but it didn't really go. That wasn't really too heavy into the analysis because trends, they work out sometimes, but sometimes they end, and sometimes they'll pull back deeper and still go. We trade just based off support resistance levels because it's the simplest. Euro New Zealand dollar. So this trade should have actually been closed last night because it's already hit the profit target. So actually I'm going to go ahead and close this one too. Yeah, okay, sweet. So anyway, I'll show you why I took this trade here in a second. This was simply a sell at a daily resistance level. So let me just say, let me put this in here. Closing EN right here. It was a sell at a daily resistance level. Price had come to a daily resistance, and our target was the next daily zone. So we took profits at the next daily zone. I can't believe I didn't have a profit target set in here. There was in so many trades this week that I just got kind of lazy and just set alerts at the zone and plan on closing manually. I got so many alerts last night that every single trade that I'd take, I'd pretty much hitting the profit target. So this was that trade right here. And I just closed it. So now I'm up almost 10 freaking grand in closed trades in the day. But it was just a sell at resistance here. I called this here yesterday. You know what? It's not that far up. Let's go back and just check here. We'll see exactly how I called it out. That way you guys can see. We'll, AUD CHF, Euro CHF, Euro New Zealand dollar. Here we go. EU setup played out great. So here we are. I'm short on Euro. So I literally slammed dunk 8:14 a.m. yesterday. I'm short on Euro New Zealand dollar with this B word right here. Now, what is this super complicated analysis? You're going to have to pay attention. I don't want you to lose me here. We need to pay very close attention here. This is Euro New Zealand dollar on the 1-day time frame. Okay. Now, if we zoom in, we can see right here. This is very, very high level stuff. Okay. You're not going to learn this in anyone's course. I charge like $6,900 just to teach this, but we're at a resistance level. Okay. And then price came to the resistance level here in the daily chart. And it's a really big resistance level because we had a really big drop in the past before it. And then once price get here, I know that half of you are probably lost right now because we're at the resistance level and you just get lost. The reason that we sold was because price came to a major resistance level. Okay. So we sold thinking that it would bounce down from the resistance level. Now I know that most people will never be able to understand this, which is because 90% of traders are not profitable. They can't understand this super complicated, crazy analysis. They have to make it super, super complicated. Yes, I'm talking about smart money concepts. I'm talking about institutional order block, liquidity, market maker, bank manipulation, FU strategies we came up with a name for it. With the Wagyu beef bullish candlestick whenever it gets to the zone. We're trading all these Japanese candlestick patterns and all this crazy mess. That is why most people are not profitable. It's just too complicated, okay? If you have my system right here, it gets to the resistance zone and you sell, and then if it bounces, cool. And if it doesn't bounce, you either have a stop loss order or a hedge order, or you wait for it to get to the next clear zone and then you scale in so that it bounces there. Then you break even on your first position, you get profitable on your second position, and you were completely wrong about the trade and you still made money. That is why we've been profitable for the past 13 weeks in a row, is because whenever we're wrong, we still make money. It is absolutely insane. We sold at resistance on Euro New Zealand dollar, and guess what? Lo and behold, it bounced at the resistance. There was the daily high right there. It bounced. Slow clap for us here at Mission FX, barely doing anything and making tons of profits. So that was Euro New Zealand dollar. AUD CHF, we got ourselves into a buy here yesterday. So I called a buy right here, thinking that we would bounce from this zone up to here. So this is where I called the buy at right here. Now that buy didn't work. It broke below the zone. So what we did is we hedged. We entered a sell order to hedge it. And I'm pretty sure that I called this right on here. Pretty sure that I called it. Here we go. So I said I'm buying AUD CHF right now. And I'm adding if we see the extreme low. So the extreme low right there. So this was pre-planned. We use appropriate position sizes and everything. So I bought right there. The extreme low is about 30 pips lower. Whenever it broke the zone, I hedged. So I called hedging AUD CHF to the next lows, then closing the hedge and buying. Now, in this case, that outcome did not play out. It did not come all the way to the extreme lows, but instead it pushed back up to this zone right here where the buy entry was. So then what I said as I said, we're just going to close the buy entry and then we'll add a sell. So where's it at? Right here? Here we go. So I put last night at 7:39 p.m. I put closing the hedge on AUD CHF. So you can see there's the buy and there's the sell. That was the initial buy. Closing the hedge, and then scaled in a small sell at this level, targeting the H4 low. So the buy was closed, and then another sell was entered there at that zone to capitalize on the potential for price bouncing back down to this zone, which that did play out. Unfortunately for me, is I was not able to catch this next spike back up because I was asleep. Yes, that's right, friends. This is a missed $3,000, 10 standard lots and a 30 pip move. I missed $3,000 because I was asleep last night, and I missed this trade. And I know that makes so many of you angry because you're like, Nick, you're already so profitable, and it just pains us to think that you could be even more profitable, but you were asleep, so you didn't get to take the trade. Otherwise, you would have made so much more money than us that they would have had to shut the Forex market down because you're taking too much liquidity, and there's not enough money for the other traders. I don't want to have to be that person, which is why I had to skip this trade so that some of you could actually make some money. I don't want to take it all for myself. I've done so well in trading, I was able to buy this iPhone and this replica toy AK-47. So there's more money for you guys, and that's okay. So right here at AUD CHF, we closed the buy right here, the sell this morning. Right here, I called it somewhere. I called it like when I woke up. Closing AUD CHF here right when I woke up around 5:30 a.m. And that was what my terminal looked like at that time. It was at 71,000 in equity. And then I just posted a little update for all the other trades that we were in that we had called. And there's only one more left, so I mean, we'll go through it. Super complicated analysis, just bounces of support resistance zones, right? Here's New Zealand dollar JPY, which we missed. I had an alert here yesterday, and I shared this in the free Telegram. If you're not in this free Telegram channel, you could join it. It's going to be the link in the description. But I shared this little bouncy here on New Zealand dollar JPY. It's somewhere. This is a bunch. I've been sharing a ton here in the free Telegram channel. Not in depth, because that's for the VIP close friends members. You have to pay me some money if you want a little bit more of those sexy extra details. But if you just want the gist of what I'm doing, you can go to the free Telegram channel. I literally post everything. I post the screenshots. Do with them what you wish. The trading system is so simple. You shouldn't even like. If y'all are not making money from the free Telegram channel, I don't even know what to tell you. It's literally that simple. It's straight up. So New Zealand dollar JPY, I'm waiting on this, so I'll move it to the top up here. And New Zealand dollar CAD, this is the last trade that we're in right now. Super complicated trade. Here on the 1 hour and the 4 hour chart, you could put, there's this support zone right here. Price had broken below the support zone. I know this is starting to get complicated, right? The support zone, price broke below. And then it came back to retest the support zone as resistance. And then we sold. Are you still with me? I know that was really, really complicated. I know some of you guys aren't going to be able to follow. If you're not able to follow, you might as well just leave the video and learn another trading system, because you know, if you can't get this, then I don't know what you'll be able to understand at all. But it broke the support zone. It came back to test as resistance, and we sold. It was a break and retest trade. Yes, I know it's super cringy. Nick Sean still trading break and retest 4 years later. It's still working. I'm up like $12,000 or $13,000 today. I've called all my trades live for the past 13 weeks, every single day, every single trade, every single one on Instagram and in my close friends group here in Telegram. I know it's just super cringy that I'm still the guy that has to trade simple support and resistance in trading, but this is just evidence that it works day after day after day, time after time after time, showing every single damn trade, every screenshot, every MT5 terminal trading history scroll through. I've just been showing it all to prove to you that it still works, that you do not need a crazy complicated system. It's just so straightforward. New Zealand dollar CAD, I'm going to be holding this trade to see if we come down here to the previous low. Then I'll probably just set my TP there. If this trade does not work out, we have an invalidation zone just here above the resistance zone, which I'll go ahead and set right here. That case will probably just start up. I'll open up a hedge right there. And then if we get here to this next resistance zone, I'll close the hedge right there, the buy order and profit. And then I'll take another sell to hopefully get a bounce back down here to this support zone. And then I'll close the sell right here at break even that I'm still in and make profit on that sell. And now, even though it's completely wrong about what happened, I'll still make money because I made profit on the buy going up, made profit on the sell going down, and the first sell that I had gets to be closed at break even. It's like a win-win-win for everyone, and it works like 95% of the time. And then every now and then we take like a big loss, but it doesn't wipe out all the profits. Like we may take like, you know, make like 50K in profits for like a month, and then may take, you know, a one setup, we lose like 10 grand or something. So it's whatever. Like we take little losses here and there, but we're wrong maybe like 5% of the time or less. Most of the time we're right in the sense that we still somehow come out profitable or break even on a setup 95% of the time. The other 5%, yeah, we screw something up, something's not right, something doesn't work. USDJPY 2 weeks ago keeps on running up, but I lose like 20K in a day on that, and then made it all back the next day. Like it's just, every now and then it happens, but most of the time you're able to grow these accounts so quickly. It's just crazy. You just have to do your position sizing right, which you'll learn in the close friends group. So that's all the trades I have for today. I'm going to be sharing more analysis in Telegram today in the free Telegram channel. If you would like to join the close friends group, which I would like you to give me your money to join this close friends group. It's not a bunch of idiots in here. This is $250 a month right now, and I'm raising it to $500 a month because the amount of value we provide here is extreme. It is absolutely insane. $500 is nothing, and right now it's $250. That's stupid. For all the stuff you get, like Zoom Q&A sessions, like almost every day, live group chat, not like a little signals channel where it's just me calling trades. So you get to chat with everyone in here. You can turn notifications on or off, whatever suits you. And then on top of that, you're able to like message me personally in here and ask me a question right here in the chat. Like, hey Nick, why the hell did you take that trade? Why'd you close that early? This and that. But the funny part is that our members don't really have that many questions because it's so straightforward. And why is it so straightforward? Because we only do two things. We keep things simple and we control risk. That's Mission FX, Stand. Are you in good hands? Hit the links in the description below for more information. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Happy trading. Cheers.